rapper T.I. actually convinced a suicidal man to come down from an Atlanta skyscraper and not kill himself.
Well, that's very, very nice of him.
Yeah, this is an incredible story. So what ended up happening is a man was on a 22-story office building. He was threatening to jump off. And, you know, this story was on the radio, it was on the news, and T.I. heard about it, and he actually rushed over to the scene and tried to convince the guy not to jump. So he told the guy, you know, stacks on deck, Patron on ice, we can pop bottles all night. We can do whatever you like.
I don't think that's what he told. I believe I've heard that somewhere before, but I'm not sure that's what you tell a guy who's about to commit suicide. Although that might work on me. I'd be like, hey, you know what? That's a compelling argument. Okay, now what did he tell him in reality?
In real life, this is his quote that he gave to the AP. I told him it ain't that bad. It'll get better. To put the time and effort into making it better. I just reminded him, know that I know. It looks bad right now, but it can be turned around.
I'm with T.I. on that, man. You know, look, here's the thing about life. It has ups and downs, right? You just can't get too bummed by the downs, man. We hit a down period for a long time on this show. But guess what happened? Turns out it goes up, huh? And when you're up, sometimes it goes down. So don't get too cocky either. That's just life, man. But what you got to do is minimize the downs and maximize the ups. And when you're down, committing suicide is not a way to minimize it.
Right.
Okay? That is not the way to go, man. Just hang in there, hang in there. So now the other cool part of this is T.I. Has to convince him that he's actually there, right? The cops say, hey, T.I. is here and he wants to talk to you. He's like, get out of here, really? He's like, I don't believe you. So what T.I. does is he takes a video of himself on his cell phone, gives it to the cops, they bring it up to him, they're like, see, he's down there. And he's like, oh, cool.
And then he said, look, I'll come down if T.I. promises to meet with me face to face so we can talk for a little while. And then, you know.
Right.
And T.I. agreed to it.
Now, look, T.I.'s being a good Samaritan, gets him 100% credit for it. Now, also, it ain't going to hurt him in court because he's coming up on drug charges. He was on probation for weapons charges. That'll help him out. And he heard it on the radio, rushed over. But look, credit where credit is due. I don't care why he did it. He gets the credit for it.
Right.
Now, the other thing is, look, here's a guy helping somebody not to die, right? But we're going to bring the man in on drug charges.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Let him go.
Let him go. Who cares, man? So he was immoral enough for us to put him in jail because he chose to smoke something or not smoke something? But, you know, if you help somebody literally talk him off a ledge, that doesn't count. You don't get anything for that. Okay.
How great of an idea is this for, like, to be a normal thing? Like, okay, I don't know how often this happens where someone's literally, like, in a movie. I don't know how many people really commit suicide by standing on a building and saying, I'm going to jump. But apparently this does happen. To where you kind of get a normal guy talking him down, whatever. We're obsessed with celebrities, and we'll do anything for them. If there's a celebrity generally in the area or someone that they know this guy likes, it's like a philanthropy thing to do. Come out and help them out. Who knows?
Right.
Well, there's two sides of that.
And they can give back to the community. Come on.
No, I know, I hear you, but that's really interesting. Number one, as soon as I read the story, I got a little worried that the next guy on a ledge is going to be like, all right, J-Lo, otherwise I'm not coming down. You see what I'm saying? Then J-Lo's on the hook. Now, the thing is, we can't have that you can't negotiate with suiciders. I learned that from Bush. So it's crazy, right? But second of all, think about what JR said. That's such a great point. This guy was going to kill himself. Like, end of this, right? And he changes his mind on such a momentous decision because a celebrity walked by.
Right.
I mean, you want to talk about the power of celebrities. That's amazing.